Good morning, welcome to the video today, guys. We have a long day ahead of us. We were up at 5:30 a.m. this morning. We are on our way up to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're gonna hang out with my grandma for today. We have not seen her for Christmas yet, and we have some stuff to take up with her, or stuff to take up for her. We're gonna go and hang out, bring you guys along. We'll get a story for you. She is getting ready to turn 100 in May, so you're gonna see her again in a few months with a big birthday party. We're pumped, super excited about it. So it is definitely gonna be a good time. But for now, we are gonna get back on the road. You guys enjoy some of the road, and I think I'll show you guys. I have been working on some balloon arches and different things, so you guys enjoy that. We'll come back at you in a little bit. Oh, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed all of those balloons and the balloon arches. More of that will definitely come probably closer to summertime again. It definitely slows down in the winter. But let's get back on track. Obviously, you guys know we are heading to Pittsburgh. I'm going to make this kind of a shorter, chill video vlog, whatever you want to call it. Tons of fun. It was great to see my grandma. Like I said, 100 in May. It is going to be awesome. And of course, we're wearing different clothes. We're actually back home now. I wanted to bring you guys along, and so I just kind of filmed sporadically. I wanted to see what we would do, and whatever the Nana wants to do is what we do. But we're just gonna jump right into it. We are going to man, we had some stories. She came over from Italy, so we're just gonna sit and chill for a bit. You guys listen up. She's got some awesome stories. We are gonna bring you guys along so you can actually see and hear some stories from the old days. Obviously, most of you probably don't care, but it's someone very near and dear to me. And but before we cut over to her, I kind of want to give you guys a little background. Just a little bit why I decided to start filming, why I put stuff on YouTube, a little bit of that. And I've been watching, of course, YouTube forever and ever. Well, of course not forever, 2005. But, and I watch a lot of vlogs and videos, and one person that I watch in particular, Roman Atwood, of course we all know he started pranks and daily vlog, and of course everything involves, that's just what happens after you do something for so many years. But he talks about what a blessing it is to be able to go back and watch his kids grow up, to be able to go back and look at those moments in time, to capture those and to have them there online, and to be able to bring your along with it. If you guys watch him, I believe it was his mother, that passed away, or his grandma, and it was very unexpected, and this is older. This happened a while ago, but again, God bless if Roman Atwood actually video. I just want to say how much you inspire me. But of course that completely rocked his world and changed his world. But it must have given him a little bit of comfort to know, he had captured so many moments, that he's able to go back and watch and share and relive, and moments that that he'll have forever. Of course, the ones that he have in his heart and his mind, his memory, but he can actually go back and watch and see her and hear her, and that is it's such an amazing thing to have, and that's one of the big things that I take a lot from vlogs and videos and different things, is the ability to to not only keep them alive, in your heart, but to keep them alive, through what can be the amazing internet and YouTube, and just to remember them and keep them fresh in your memory. And if you're having kind of a sad day, you can go back and watch his videos and remember those good times and all those amazing moments you had together. Well, that was a huge little bit there. I'm gonna wrap it up. You guys enjoy some of the stories. Well, I know I enjoyed them for sure. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. Maybe you'll laugh. 100-year-old lady, but she is amazing. You guys enjoy, and then we'll come back after you and wrap everything up, guys.
There, do you remember the story when we went and washed clothes?
And you scrubbed it on the thing.
And the fountain too was.
So the same fountain.
The same.
Is it like a pool of water, or does it actually flow?
No, they come from the Alps. The water was real good water.
Okay, so you're not drinking the water you're washing your clothes in.
You drank that, and you wash clothes with that too. The way you wash clothes is when at night time nobody goes and get the water. They had a great big tub, and the water would go over there. And then they have a place down there that they had you can grab the water with the pot. If it was filled up, it will come down. But if it's not, you have to get it, to put it down. And of course, you take it turns. And one goes first, it's first, and then you go. And then when it gets done, you move up. So it was time of mine to move up. And this one old lady come up and says, "No, you can wait. You can make my turn. I'm going to do it." I says, "Yeah, you're not." I said, "I'm not going to wash clothes behind you." I says, "This is my young brothers. It was babies. I was washing diapers." And I says, "No, I'm not going to be beside yours." She says, "You want to see? I'm going to." So they went around where the water comes down for the fountain. That's where you used to put the pot. So the last, and she put her clothes right in there, so everybody get their left,
Her dirty water?
Dirty water from the clothes, They would go. So, I says, okay. So I walk around the fountain, I got those clothes, and I threw them in the highway. there was 3 steps. Then you go there, and there was a highway right over there. Of course, there wasn't that many cars those days,
Mm-hmm.
The doctor had a car, but the cows and
They have horse and buggies?
Well, they had a couple horse and buggies. One was next door. They used to take it, you want to go to the city, Only thing was no buses, no cars.
So you just walked everywhere?
You take a train or take the buggy with the horse, horse and buggy. That there was people that you had to pay for it, you know what I mean?
How much did the train cost?
Oh, I can't remember the prices, Shaun. It wasn't that much. And so this lady got so upset, because I did that. The other ladies that was in there, they had smiled. They had enough nerve to do that. She says, "I'm going to tell your mother." I says, "Well, I don't care. Go tell my mother." I was first, and I had the diapers to wash, and she had people with TB at home. You know what I mean? Tuberculosis. And I says, I wasn't going to wash behind hers, you know, even if I wanted to be nice, okay, go ahead, because she's an old lady, you know what I mean? But I said, no, I'm not going to do it. So she went over there. So everybody gathered her left over because that water there, it goes in that tub where then you use it to wash clothes. So she went to my mother, tell her I did. My mother said, well, who was supposed to be there first? Well, she said she was, but I asked her to, you know, to make it go first. She said, well, I can't holler at her because she did what, she was first, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So I was named the bad girl in town because I did that. Because an old lady, you know, she was pretty old. She was taking care of people, you know what I mean? And,
so old like 40 or old like you?
Maybe 60, 50, 60, something like that, you know. But I did it, I says. In my mind, I remember, you know, the sort of people she takes care of. And that was my little brother's diapers, and I wasn't going to do them behind hers.
Yeah.
And I took my turns. It was me supposed to go first. Because when you go behind people, and then you soap them, then you rinse them out, and then you put more soap on, and then you rinse them out. And so that was, when my uncle came from Italy, over here after we was here maybe about 20 years, they still say that, Ida la trista. I was a bad girl, you know, because I did that. I said, well, I don't care. I did the right thing anyhow, you know. And and then I had a cousin that your mother went to the funeral couple, 6 months maybe. Then his wife died right after that, a couple months later. I mean, we used to go to school, we were the same age, lived in the same town. Well, we go together, and I was kind of dummy on math, division especially. So he used to do my homework.
It's a good cousin.
So,
because you never went to school over here, right?
no, I never went to school over here. I just went to third grade over there, that's all.
You went to third grade
In Italy.
and that was it?
That's all they had. They didn't have that. Now they have more. Now they get a language and everything just like here. But those days, my mother didn't go to school at all over there. Girls didn't go to school when my mother was a young girl.
Do you know what year your mom was born?
I can't remember, John. I have it written down. You know what I mean? I have a piece of paper. I have a.
Do you remember how old your mom was when you were born? Ballpark?
She was pretty young.
Like 16?
Did you ever see the pictures that I have of my old countries?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you saw
You showed
them.
me,
Yeah. Then my mother.
Well, probably around 1900.
She was already married because over there when you get married, you get a necklace for present. That's how you know. Then they have a wedding ring too, but the necklace, that's something some people can afford. They have a cheaper ones, and you know what I mean. My mother had a nice, real thick one and all that.
What was your mom's name?
Francesca.
Francesca?
Frances. That's why it's Francine's name. Francine is named after her.
Okay.
It's Francesca. My brother said, boy, she should. Francina, they called her, you know what I mean?
And then is Vinny named after his uncle?
Huh?
Is Vinny named after your brother?
Yeah, my brother Vinny, yeah. When when he was born, he named her after my mother. He says we should have called her Francesca because after that, it was known we had two Francesca, you know what I mean? But then the translation was Frances. And so, and I mean, Francine, she wanted to call her, but anyhow, she was named
So
after my
what was
mother.
your mom's maiden name? Do you remember?
Tavoletti.
Oh, the Tavolettis.
Tavoletti, yeah.
Okay, so your mom were the Tavolettis.
My mother was a
Okay.
Tavoletti. Yeah, I was
And
a
then-
Nicola.
And so you were Vanicola,
Yeah, my
and
mother.
so Grandpa is Diano, and so then they're okay.
No, Grandpapa Deanna, well, it's another family. His mother and dad came from over there too, but he was born here. He was born in Steubenville, Ohio. His name is
Steubenville?
Steubenville. They used to have a bad name. Bad people used to go up there in the rivers. They used to have a bad name of that place. But they moved down to Canonsburg when he was about 6 or 7 years old.
Because there's Tavalides here, right?
Yeah, that was here. There's not too many left. There's Emily Tavalides because she married.
Yeah.
My brother. My uncle's son. But his dad, Livio. Remember Livio?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's Emily. She's still a Tavalides. And,
she didn't get married?
No, she never got married again, no.
Does she? Okay, so I guess she doesn't have any kids then.
She don't live in Carnegie no more where she used to live. She live a little bit farther way up, a little bit.
So how many siblings did your mom have?
My mother
Your
was,
mom's
my
brothers
mom was
and
the
sisters.
oldest. My mom was the first one. She was the oldest. And then they had 3 brothers. Or 4, was he? 3 brothers.
And so so Emily's the only one left from those 3 brothers?
No, Emily is only related through marriage, a Tavalides. She's not a real Tavalides. Her husband.
Well, but yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But so your uncles didn't have any kids?
If you remember us talking about Carmen, Tavalides.
Yeah.
Well, his son's still living.
Okay.
Yeah, his son
So he could
kids. And his kids still living, yeah. And Carmen's second wife, she just died about a year ago. She was here a few years back with her daughter, Carmen's daughter. They live in Muse, a town near here. Yeah, there's a Tavalides. Somebody went down to work at Joe, and Joe said he was looking him over, and he was looking in his paper, and he says, "Do you know Tavalides?" Joe says, "Yeah, I know a lot of Tavalides." He says, "But you know Janine?" She says, "Yeah, that's my, not a cousin, but second cousin." Like, I said, "That's my wife." She never met him before, just at work, Then you heard me talk about Nanucha. That's a cousin, but from not a Tavalides. It's my grandmother and her grandmother. My grandmother and grandmother was sisters. You know what I mean? Now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then her mother, they had a baby, and my mother had me, so it's second cousin, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But she comes here, she always brings food. When she comes, she makes it, rigatoni, she'll make homemade lasagna, she brings chicken, she brings, all stuff like that. And so her daughter's never been here. I met her and all that. So her mother keep on talking about, how good I look about age, you know what I mean, and all that. And so one day Joe says he was at work in his desk, and some lady was looking him over. Look, Joe says, what the heck she's looking for? She went, "Are you Joe? Your name is Joe?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "I'm in the new chest daughter." "Oh," she said, "You are, nice to meet you." She says, "My mother talks so good about you and your family." She said, "But next time she comes, I'm going to come too." Joe says, "Well, welcome." You know what I mean? But that was 1 week, one thing, the other thing. Nobody else ever talked to him, associated with us. But this day, one guy, Benoda Tavalides, and then Herschel looking around. He said, "Maybe Joe."
And so, is there any Vanicolas left?
Vanicolas? No, I don't think it's. Wait a minute.
Because obviously, Francine and Vinny don't have any.
My father only didn't have any brothers and sisters. Oh, he had a sister, but my father never saw his father. His father died in an accident. He was working. Something caved in on him. Before he was born.
But you had the 3 brothers. You had 3 brothers.
I had 3 brothers.
So they were all Vanicolas, right?
They were all Vanicolas, yeah.
Right.
My mother was never married twice. My mother did get married twice.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. But so Uncle Vin. And there's no one left there. Like there's no one to carry on the name there, unless Katie keeps it. But
Yeah.
But so your two other brothers, did they have kids? Gino, right?
Gino never had any kids.
No, so Gino didn't have any kids.
No.
And so
Vince, the oldest brother.
Vince is Uncle Vin, right?
Uncle Vin, yeah.
And
no,
then-
no, Uncle Vin, you call it Francine's father. That's Vinicio.
Vinicio.
Yeah, the other brother was Vincenzo.
Vincenzo. Oh, he's the older one, right?
The older one. Well,
So Vincenzo he didn't have any kids either.
He never got married.
Man, so there's no more Vanicolas.
No.
Wow.
Just Francina's left and they were gonna go.
So Katie's the last one.
Yeah, Katie, yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause Gino never had any kids, and so my older brother never had any kids. And my father didn't have any brother. He had a sister, but then now it's.
So that's how I look with Dad. So because of course, so remember Dad had two sisters, Rhonda and Joni.
Yeah.
So they're not dolls anymore. So and then Billy had two girls,
Oh, didn't
and so it's just me because Chelsea obviously will change. Will get her name changed too.
Yeah.
And Billy's not having any more kids, so
Oh, okay. Yes.
What if you have all girls?
then I'm gonna adopt a boy and change his name.
That Billy, he was such a good kid. Well, the other brother, the two, one was kind of messed up. What's his name was?
It was Jason.
Jason, yeah. But Billy was always nice. And your mother took care of them just like it was their own. She was.
Yeah, no, Billy has two little girls. Well, they're not little, but Billy has two girls, and he still lives in Virginia Beach. And they're really good surfers and snowboarders. Like high level competition.
Yeah,
So.
that's good. Well, I saw you at your last wedding, the whole family again.
Billy.
I saw him far away. He just came to say hello. But,
Yeah. Well, I guess, it probably had been a while since you've seen him.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah. Yeah, that's the last time I saw your dad, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember one time when we used to go to church. I happened to be there. I was there pretty often because Grandpapa died. You know what I mean? And I was here living by myself. I would fly down with that plane. That was Joe's wife. She would get them to take him to the airport and pick me up, and all that. And the kids was little. And I, had something to stay there a week, too, sometime, And we was going to church down down where you lived, Lusby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nice church.
Yeah, down on the island.
Yeah, in the morning, when we get ready to go to church, and Mary, your mother, she always has the last minute,
Oh, yeah.
The last minute. So your dad was trying to dress Chelsea, and she goes, I don't want that dress on her, I don't like that dress. That boy doesn't match her. She didn't talk, she yelled,
Oh,
So-
Mom, about the dress that Dad put on?
Yeah. And you didn't like the shoes. I want you to wear the other shoes. She would tell her, because your dad was helping you. She was holding at your dad, what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And so she did it twice when I was there, and I yelled at her. And your dad, one day, your mother wasn't around, she says, I can take the yelling. Don't yell at her anymore.
I mean, it's
You know what I mean?
good. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I know, you was little, yeah, I know. Then remember when I fell down?
On the deck.
Yeah, on the deck.
Yeah.
Well, I know that the way she yelled, you know what I mean? And you kids were supposed to take your toys, whatever was outside, and you didn't do your job, and she was supposed to come home. And I was sitting, I was ready to come home, I think, taking me some, and it started raining, I says, oh gosh, the kids didn't take their stuff out, she's gonna yell at you, you know what I mean? So that's why I ran outside, it was raining. Get those things, and I forgot about that stoop.
The step, yeah.
That stoop, and then I went straight on my face.
Oh, I didn't realize there was stuff.
Yeah, there was stuff he had put out for Christmas, Easter. It's something that was around the back, the deck in the back,
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you. and we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, she is crazy. I already did a bunch of talking before. This is just already a long video because she obviously she has a lot of stories. But with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming along, and I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Please subscribe. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, so that way you know when we post. We are gonna try and get back into that time schedule. I think I'm gonna settle in somewhere between 10 and 11 o'clock. I haven't decided yet, but sometime around there. Eastern time, I believe we are at. And guys, just remember, you're worth it. You deserve it. Just gotta find a way to let yourself have it, and you can do that. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy.